Hey world, thanks for tuning in. Quick little video on how to preserve food with mylar bags and oxygen absorbers. I'm going to toss this in there for now just to get it out of the way so it's not totally using up all its stuff. I'm going to do this video with a level and an iron. I do actually have a heat sealer, but I'm assuming that most of you guys probably don't, so just to be fair, I'm going to do it that way. It's going to be probably a real short vid. And it's really easy to do. All you do is you go out, you order your oxygen absorbers and your mylar bags, or you can win my contest if you check my videos. You take your food, in this case it's just going to be some rice. Pour it in the bag with the oxygen, excuse me if I could talk today, with the oxygen absorber in there. That's about it. Cinch that down a little bit. And the neat thing about these mylar bags is the inside layer here. Oops, there we go. Sorry, I'm working on my dryer, as you can tell, just because it's got the best lighting down here in the basement. This inside layer will fuse together once you apply the heat from your iron to it. And just as long as you have a good straight surface, like a level here, should be good to go. Now you want to try to get as much air out of this as you possibly can. If you have somebody to help you, that would be ideal, but I don't right now, so I'm just going to have to wing it and hope this comes out good. Fold it over like that. Then you just iron across the top. And voila! It's all sealed up. Doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of air in there, so that's good. Let the oxygen absorber do the rest. So it'll kind of give it sort of a vacuum seal. And unlike a vacuum sealer, this will actually take all the oxygen out of the atmosphere within the bag to discourage critters from growing in there. Now all you simply have to do is cut the top here. Now you got yourself another bag. So if I had more rice, I could put more rice in there, or I could make it into smaller bags and make smaller batches of rice. Now one thing that I do like to do when I'm packaging food here, and this is actually going to be kind of big and ridiculous, but I will take the, and I think it was actually Such that I got this idea from. Take your nutritional facts and your ingredients and stuff like that. You know what, we don't need the Spanish. I'll leave the Spanish one on there just so I can put the tape over it. You take your nutritional information here, you can tape that right on the back. And then on the front you can just write the date that you packaged it and what the contents are. You should be good to go. Now for rice you really don't have to worry about it, but if you're packaging something that maybe, I don't know, like soy, something with soy or something else in it that may have some kind of a potential allergen threat to yourself or someone else who might be consuming your food, if you have to give some away to a family member or something like that, it's always a good thing to know what they're getting themselves into. Then on the front side we just pull out, oh, where's my Sharpie? Didn't mean to do an EDC video here. By the way, I picked this up a little while back, Leatherman Squirt. This is an awesome, awesome multi-tool. Replaced my Gerber Vise, which completely died, broken multiple places. So what do we got here? We got extra long grain rice. And we packaged this on the 8th month of the 21st day of the 11th year in the 21st century. Alright, now one other thing you can do is you can make long and skinny bags. All stuff out of the way here. By going right down the middle. And you can actually, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there is a little mark that kind of indicates the middle here. So you just kind of fold that over there. Come on, there we go. Zip this right down the middle. In case you're wondering what all this white stuff is, I was processing flour a little while ago and I made a mess. So now what you do is you take your scissors, cut down the middle here, now you got two long skinny bags, which is perfect. Putting away things like spaghetti. So that'll fit in there perfectly. Give you plenty of room to seal. You can throw some more oxygen absorbers in there. I keep mine, well, I keep my main store sealed up with a heat seal, but the other ones I found you can keep them in a Ziploc bag just as long as you evacuate all the air when you're done. And they will keep for months. Now, one thing I forgot to mention earlier is you want to shake these things up. Because they will work a lot better if you shake them up first. These are actually getting warm, so that means they're starting to work. If you ever run out of oxygen absorbers but you have hand warmers, they're basically the same thing. Except these are just a lot smaller than those activated hand warmers. So if you had to, you could throw a hand warmer in there and it would give you the same effect, because all it's doing is it's just oxidizing the iron particles in there, and it's causing a reaction which absorbs all the oxygen. So if you had to, or if you were going to store something really big, you could probably get away with using a hand warmer. Now, the problem with spaghetti is it's a little bit harder to evacuate all the oxygen out, or all the air, especially when you're doing it all by yourself. But we'll just adapt and overcome. We should be good to go. Some lingo from a previous profession of mine. Alright, so this is kind of a rare look inside of one of my supply buckets here. Just a big old plastic bin I got from Walmart. And this is kind of going to be the end result. These are black beans and pinto beans that I packaged a while back, but it's going to give it a vacuum-esque seal because it's going to vacate all the oxygen and most of the atmosphere within the bag as well. So unlike a vacuum sealer, which just vacuum seals things but still leaves a little bit of oxygen in there for critters to grow, the oxygen absorbers will deplete all of the oxygen in the environment, or almost all of it anyway, which makes it very difficult for critters and gross, yucky, bad stuff to grow and take over your food while you're having it in storage. Alright, so that's going to be it. Take care, guys, and again, please check out my contest video for my 100 subs / kick JP Morgan in the Nads contest, where you can win some mylar bags and oxygen absorbers, as well as a water filter, and everyone that enters will also be getting a citizen's rulebook. All right, take care, guys. Thanks. Bye.